Good evening, Mr. Mayor, Councilwoman, and Council. Yeah. I made a small packet here, but that one for everybody, but I got a couple of pages there. What I would like to do is take China Grove to be green. I want to use it mean, how many green environment it is.
You want to take some of CPS's fees?
Yeah, like, no,
Run that meter back.
yep. I'm at the 7615 triple down. What I want to do is put solar panels there, about a 7.4 kilowatt system. You know, a lot of people put solar panels up on roofs. Most of them aren't roofs. I think they may be a few inch on their roof. But two things I did want to put on the roof. When you look at the illustration here of my lot, I wanted to put them on a structure in the back there. And that is twofold. One being, if I put them on the roof, I got a lot of trees, as you see, so solar panels are less effective. Second being in back is more effective, and a third, I guess, as well as if I want to replace the roof, then I'll have issues with putting them on, putting them back on. So some other pages within my little pamphlet I handed out there. If you turn to page 2, typically some people put them on racks, which I show on page 2 right there. You can put them on racks, but one of the problems I thought about doing that is pretty much the cheapest way I guess I could go with. But the land space kind of becomes unusable underneath it. So I figured I might as well raise them up a little bit, like people put them on the roofs, but build a structure to put them on the roof. So if you turn the page, well, let's just go ahead and turn the second last page there. I found on the internet, which I was thinking about doing, is build them on a structure similar to this, right here, and then maybe possibly enclose it, either now or sooner or in the future, where I could have a usable space underneath it. Now, what I drew up on, I guess, I don't know, page 2 and 3 was possibly just like a metal, somewhat like a metal building frame, open frame, like a carport maybe. The back side would be, 4 poles here, and the front side would be 4 poles, but the size of the roof is roughly going to be, at least the minimum roof size I need is 20 by 28, so I'm going to have it at least 30 feet wide, and roughly 20 to maybe up to 24, we're kind of debating that right now, but I'm at least 20 feet on there. So the side view would be something like that. It has to be an angle facing to the south. So one side is going to be taller, be slanted, so I was roughly thinking about 7.5 feet plus or minus. Be anywhere between 15 to 17 feet high on the back side. The roof facing, it doesn't have to be facing to the south, it's a maximum production. Slope of the roof roughly 22% in that range. I was going to put the back line of the pole right there, or the building 10 feet away from the back of the fence line. And on the last year picture, I'll roughly do it somewhat similar to what if I enclosed it and everything, what it would roughly look like. And sketch with some dimensions, rough dimensions on there. And then again, going to the front page, the location of it, right in that back there. And I'm going to have to dig a trench from the meter pole all the way to the back, and then produce electricity going back to the meter.
So you got 4 walls with no roof, and the panels would be the roof? Is that what it amounts to?
Now I'm going to put a roof on there.
You got
I'm going to put a metal roof on top of there, and then the panels are on top. There's 2 different methods depending on what type of roof you put on there. Metal roof, you put an R panel on there, they have to drill a hole to it, and they have to put, a warmint or some the galvanum color, because the galvanum color, which is basically silver,
Yeah.
the panels come in a frame which matches exactly that color. So,
I don't see any problem. I think about the enclosing part might be
That's
the
my
problem.
question. I was gonna ask.
Enclosing might be the problem there because we do have regulations on that.
yeah, on the closing part, I was either, that's why I needed to ask you too, I was considering enclosing that either with two types of material, either, there's a lot of metal buildings in our neighborhood, I think Mr. Trainer has one at his house right next to me.
Well, I think we
But-
gotta-
And there's a lot of them in there, there's even wood structures around there, but I was either considering metal or, hardy plank siding.
Well, hardy plank would be within our ordinance. The metal buildings, I believe are,
Well, if you're gonna have 500 square feet or less, you could have one metal building.
Yeah,
And
so
if
it would be
it's-
under 500 square feet.
If it's
The
over-
enclosure part would be under 500 square
If
feet.
it's over 500 square feet, you have to have an engineered foundation
Okay, so I think-
certified. But if it's 500 or less, you can have one metal building with no engineered foundation. And you still need a
The building
permit
would
for
be
the
like
building.
10 by 15.
Still have to have a foundation, though, right? Had to have a foundation. right?
Not with the one metal one. If it's under 500, whatever you
500 square foot.
would you want to put a foundation or something in there, or would you gonna leave it just a?
I would like to put a foundation on there, yes, and it would be under 500 square foot.
So you won't need the engineered
That's
certification.
what I have right now, I got anything 16 by 25 or 18 by 25, but 16 by 25 is 400 square foot.
You'll be fine.
But you still need a permit for the structure. Pay a
Or metal
permit
building,
fee,
then is
building permit fee.
there- or metal building.
So my question is, do I need
It's
a permit?
$100 something.
What's hardy plank on this one metal building?
Yeah, you can't use hard building, you gotta go to, whole
The fa-
different structure.
Yeah,
You're better off building a metal building.
and you have to have the engineered,
Flat or
You
hard.
have to have
Yeah.
engineering slab
For what?
Hardy board.
for hard.
For hardy plank?
Considered a single.
It's our ordinance.
Like, if I put hardy plank on there, I'm gonna use, the linear slab.
Engineered slab.
yes.
So we didn't have a word.
It's a different
Even if
type.
it's under 500 square foot?
Yes.
That only applies to a metal building.
That,
That exemption for 500 square feet.
But it would be a metal building, because the poles would be, metal.
yeah,
building.
but
But the outside has to be metal as well.
And it has to do with the weight probably, because I think the
Yeah,
hardy
that's why we-
metal
Right,
is
it's a
yeah.
There's a weight on the slab. Trying to protect the
probably cheaper
home.
going.
I mean, not to say that you wouldn't be doing a decent slab, but you would just have to have an engineer.
We don't have
Do it
any kind
yourself,
of
right?
ordinance on solar panels or anything. Well, I make a motion, what's your name, sir?
Dennis Skowski.
For Dennis here to construct his solar panel, providing that he stays within the ordinances of the city of China Grove.
Susan, do we need,
Well, I don't think we need that.
if he's gonna
It
put that,
says to consider an act on it.
Yeah, well,
He has to-
Whatever he elects to do, he's still a permanent one. We'll
yeah,
have
he'll need a permit, but
That would have been an engineer's slab.
since we didn't have anything addressing solar panels, that's why it's on there for you to act on it. Somebody wants to sign the permit without acting on it?
Remember a few years ago, somebody came in and wanted to do ones on the stand, and we didn't have anything.
I don't
So
remember.
based on that, if somebody already did it on the stand, you'll have precedent been set that there is no permit fees for that?
It's a structure. It's a
Or-
structure, and there's permit fees for any structure.
If I decide to go to just a regular permit,
It's
to
still
the
a
cost,
structure.
It's still a structure.
even
because
with,
it's a covered,
I mean, I'm just saying, this is what a wrap.
Right, you still have to get a permit to do that.
Yeah. And if y'all don't feel like you need to vote on it, I'll just need one of you to sign a permit.
What were you thinking, Alan?
Well, I was gonna go ahead and act and say, let's go ahead and okay the solar panel with the provision that if he decides to close it in, that he meets our ordinance standards. You know, he has a choice, but whatever he does, he has to come up here, get a permit, and either follow through with an engineered slab and hardy board, or do whatever he wants to at the bottom and do tin. As long as he goes within those jurisdictions, I have no problem with it, so I make a motion to let him put it up.
Okay, have a motion on the floor to let him build a solar panel with, type of structure.
That's in our ordinances.
Do you have to do a structure? A structure to do the solar panels,
It's still a structure, it's standing up on
but
poles,
if
it's a
it's like,
structure.
like just, like a slant standing where it's just the panels, can it be done that way? Would it be permissible as well?
You'd have to get a permit.
To do it, you
Yeah.
still have to do it from.
You would do it.
Oh, absolutely,
Get
absolutely.
a permit?
No.
What's the difference?
Concrete.
What?
We have permits.
Motion on the floor to give him a permit.
And Margie.
Okay,
Kathy, we have a second from Kathy.
Kathy seconds it.
And just get with Susan and make sure you follow through.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going ahead, Mayor, I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor, go ahead.
Okay, let me call for a vote on the council. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed, motion carried. Thank you. Unanimous. Item number C, consider and act upon contract with Bear County Elections for joint election or to lease equipment for standalone election, May 2015 city officers election.
Will there be any other election than ours on that day?
I think the county does have an election that day.
Oh,
Mike, they're gonna run the election in May for the ESDs.
We're hoping. We're hoping.
Have y'all submitted the petition
We've got everything in,
to the commissioners?
and actually at the DA's office right now, they're doing all the terminology and stuff.
Okay.
So that would be included.
That will probably be put in, and it would be run by the county.
so there'd be a joint election.
It would be a joint election with the county, but we still would be, we can still have a joint election with the county, we can have standalone.
We've done it, together with the county before, correct?
Yeah.
Why, is there any problem that we cannot do?
Okay, we did the joint election with the county 1 year. In the 30 years I've been here, they did it the year I was gone. They did a joint with the county. And I think the biggest issue the citizens had with that was they could not vote here for
Right.
early voting. They
Oh,
had to go
yes.
to one of the other
Uh-huh.
locations. If you go with a standalone election, what's called standalone, they can come here to vote during the early voting period. The cost to the city is about the same, the voter turnout is about the same. No big deal there. It just means that we'll have to work more hours, later hours and longer hours. But that's, that's all right with us.
And then that day of the election, the county would have their machines and
And
we have ours.
yeah. And what we do then is just lease, what you're gonna be voting on is to lease equipment from the county to have your own election, or go joint with the county, and they'll take care of everything,
So
so.
I want to,
But I think the biggest thing was the people had to go vote early somewhere else, and I think
We had a lot
early
of
was.
we had a lot of complaints on that too.
well, I think I'd like to make a motion then that we do the standalone election for the May 2015, city officers election.
We have a motion on the floor?
A second.
Do the second standalone election. And we have a second, Councilman McCarthy. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion carries unanimous. Next item on the agenda is to call for a city officers election.
You have to use I marked them, which one to use. Okay.
This is the order for election for municipalities. Election is hereby ordered to be held on Saturday, May the 9th, 2015, for the purposes of electing mayor and 3 councilmen. Early voting by personal appearance will be conducted each weekday at 2412 FM 15 South, China Grove, Texas 78263, China Grove City Hall. Beginning on Monday, April 27, 2015, and ending on Tuesday, May 5, 2015. Between the hours of Monday, April 27th, 8 to 3 p.m., Tuesday, April 28th, 7 to 7 p.m., Wednesday, April 29th, from 8 to 3 p.m., Thursday, April 30th, from 8 to 3 p.m., Friday, May 1, 8 to 11 a.m., Monday, May 4, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Tuesday, May 5th, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Applications for ballots may be mailed by mail, should be mailed to Susan Conaway, 2412 1516 South, China Grove, Texas 78263. Applications for ballots must be received no later than the close of business on Thursday, April 30th at 3 p.m. Issued this 5th day of February 2015. Any, do I need a motion on that?
No, if you will look, there's 3 little parts there. We need to approve those 2 12-hour voting days, and I kept them 7 to 7, like election day, and have it on the, I think, the 2 Tuesdays, the last day, the first Tuesday, to have some consistency with it. That's what I recommend.
So, first thing for the call, we've read the call. Item A would be set the date and time for drawing for the place on the ballot.
And I'd like to recommend our next meeting, March 5th. The period for doing that recommended is March 6th through a couple of weeks later. But we'll have our regular meeting on March 5th, and that would be a good time. I recommend y'all do it then.
And what is the date, the last date to file?
The last day to file is February 27th, I think. I've got it, it's on that notice right behind you, Clayton. On that window right behind you, the last day to file, I think it's February 27th.
Yes, ma'am. February 27th.
And I have packets ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there any problems with these times, anybody? No?
Good.
Okay. Item B, second wave candidate filing fee. In the past, the filing fee has been waived. Does anybody have any? My voice is, the filing fee is being waived. And we want to set 2 12-hour days for early voting for the standalone election, which we have Tuesday, April 28th from 7 to 7, and Tuesday, May 5th. May 5th,
Oh, that's right.
7 to 7.
I was gonna say, well, okay, Mark, this is something.
Any problems with that?
And if you'll just make that a vote now,
Wait, huh?
vote on all those 3 things you just
Okay.
said, set the date, and then filing, waive the filing fee, and set those dates. Do you have a motion for that?
I'd like to make a motion that we approve those 3 agenda items, A, B, and C, as indicated on
I'll second.
Yeah, motion by Councilman Rips and a second by Councilman McCarty for setting the date and time for drawing for the place on the ballot as on 3/5/15, setting and waiving the filing fee, and setting the 2 12-hour days, Tuesday, April 28th, and Tuesday, May 5th for early voting. Is do I have any discussion? No? Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried, unanimous. Next item on the agenda would be item E, consider to an act to affirm appointment of Clayton Smith as Reserve Peace Officer for the China Grove Police Department.
I'd like to introduce Clayton to y'all, coming to us from the Wyoming Police Department. Clayton, if you could tell me a little bit about yourself and your experience.
Been a police officer for 21 years, veteran from the for 15 years. I like this place already, better than where I used to work. Yeah. It's like night and day, this is the day center. And whatever questions you have.
Anything from the council? Okay. Have a motion?
I make a motion that we accept, affirm the appointment of Clayton Smith as reserve peace officer for city of China Grove.
You have a motion on the floor, second? Have a second from, Councilman Trainer. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? None, motion carried unanimous. Next item on the agenda, consider an act for appointment of Richard Gluck as reserve peace officer for China Grove Police Department.
Again, I'll introduce Richard Bullock, also from the Army Police Department. Richard, if you tell me what you're
My name's Rich Bullock. I am a prior service Marine Corps veteran, been a police officer for going on 15 years now. And I'm just here to serve y'all, and anything you need, I'm here for you.
I'll make a motion that we consider and affirm Richard Bullock to a reserve peace officer for the city of China Grove.
Motion on the floor.
I second the motion.
Have a second by Councilman Rips. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried unanimous.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is an executive closed session as authorized by Texas Government Code 551, period 071, 12, consultation with attorney, and section 551, period 074, personnel matters. The time right now is 8:16, and it shouldn't be too long, and we will come back and have a meeting.
What time did you say here?
8:16.
8:16.